A2Z, a Chinese millionaire, works as a street sweeper for the sanitation department to set an example for her children. The first streaming music service started in 1897. Users in New York could pick up their phones and connect to the Telharmonium, a central hub that would pipe music being played live by two musicians playing 24 hours a day. In 2005, Mark Zuckerberg offered to sell Facebook to MySpace. MySpace CEO Chris DeWolf rejected Zuckerberg's asking price of $75 million. The Chinese government encouraged the country's tallest female basketball player to marry the country's tallest man. The child was Yao Ming. Google hires a flock of 200 goats regularly to chew away the grass in their lawns rather than using lawn mowers. In 1987, a former airline worker shot his boss mid-flight, causing the stewardess to tell the pilot, "We have a problem." The pilot asked, "What kind of problem?" And at that moment, the man shot the stewardess dead and announced, "I am the problem," before murdering the pilots and crashing the plane. A newborn baby, abandoned in the forest in Kenya for 2 days, was rescued by a stray dog who carried the baby all the way back to her own litter of puppies. When her mother lost her job, 5-year-old Helen Cardenas wrote a letter to Santa and tied it to 2 pink balloons. It floated from Seattle to California, where a family found it on their 17,000-acre ranch. They bought every item on the list so that Helen's wish would come true. This baby gave its parents a thumbs up during an 18-week ultrasound checkup. Blood donors in Sweden receive a text message every time their blood is used to save a life. Taiwan is the first country in the world to offer free Wi-Fi connectivity to its citizens and all its foreign tourists. Anyone can purchase a Volvo and get a free trip from the US to Sweden to tour the factory and test drive your car on the land where it was built. All costs, including airfare and shipping the car to the US, are complimentary. Cincinnati Freedom, a cow that jumped a 6-foot fence at a slaughterhouse in Cincinnati only to evade police officers for 11 days, making national news headlines and eventually living out the rest of its life in New York. 2 Hong Kong teenagers have created a self-sanitizing door handle that can kill 99.8% of germs and bacteria. A Japanese pufferfish, just a few inches long, makes massive underwater crop circles, possibly in a bid to attract mates. A 125-pound woman won the Wing Bowl 12 eating contest, record of 363 chicken wings. The next day, she won the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival, 5 pounds of bacon in just 3 minutes. After winning the High Hop Pancake Bowl, which is like 59 pancakes, the next day she conquered the Adam Emanuka Challenge by eating 5 pounds of barbecue. The waves created by a moving body in water, be it a duck or a ship, called feather waves, are always at an angle of 19.47 degrees to the direction of motion, irrespective of the speed. There is a restaurant called Isdan Floating Restaurant in Philippines where you are allowed to smash plates on the wall for releasing your anger. A tradition of High Wycombe, UK, involves its mayor being weighed annually in public on a specially erected scale and their weight compared with the previous year. If it has increased, it means they have been indulging in too much good living at taxpayers' expense and the crowd jeers and boos.